something that I think we have not in common, that you have this um, background with you're like surrounded with women that can pass on that wisdom. And for me, I don't know if it's the churches that I've gone to or where I live,
Hmm.
that I have not really heard these type of advice from women in church and things like that. Church
Hmm.
services mostly focus on just more like I went to like charismatic type of churches.
Hmm.
So I didn't really hear like how does it apply to like my life, like being a wife, being a mother. And that's something that I really that stood out when I started to hear your videos. I just kind of I heard you mentioning these things. Like I remember there's a video where you were talking about how in baby showers, for example, they give
Hmm.
like
A
wisdom.
blessing. Yes, yes.
Yeah,
It's the best. And it's for everybody. It's never just for the mom to be or the bride to be, because all of us are in tears and go home encouraged and strengthened in our roles. It's a beautiful thing. It's very different though. It's not the traditional kind of baby shower.
yeah, I like that. I think that's
Hmm.
so helpful, and it also like encourages young mothers not to perhaps be overly critical
Hmm.
of like of receiving advice, and also like because I don't know if it's just me, my experience, but there are some moms that are a little more closed in
Hmm.
receiving advice, and everyone just kind of wants to shape their own views on but I do think that there is some good that can come from hearing from women that are a good example, most
Hmm.
importantly, right? um
Yes.
yeah.
That's what the scriptures, I mean, in Titus 2, it talks about the older women teaching the younger women how to love their husbands, how to love their children. And throughout all of Proverbs, we're told wisdom, the wise person likes correction, likes instruction because they want to be wiser. And if you are not open to rebuke and instruction and correction, then you're a fool. And so we don't want to be fools. We want to be wise and we want to learn from those that are wiser and that are ahead of us and that have valuable information to pass on to us generation to generation. I think that's being lost in our day and age. We don't view the elderly as valuable, and man, they are. I love to just sit and listen to old people talk because I believe them. I
Yeah.
believe them. I'm like, you're right. Everything's going to be okay. You're right. There's ups and downs in life. You're right. I'm doing a good job.
Yeah.
We don't value them, and they are valuable according to the word. And
Yeah.
we're missing out when we don't take that.
Yeah, I remember just being in a grocery store one day with my two little ones. They were like babies at the same time, pretty much. They're 1 year and a half apart. And they were crying in the stroller, and an elderly lady behind me, she's just like, "You're doing a great job." And she just encouraged me in that moment,